points in the game.
Chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming.
Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Ravens of Honolulu. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Jackson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. But you look at this defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So 0 for 2 throwing the football and a very quick 3 and out to start the game.
Look, stats are going to be decided as the game goes on, but bottom line is that's not the quick start that every team looks for when they begin a game.
In motion goes the tight end. 4th down. Here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to be there all game long.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they'll run it here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Ravens at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Patriots' 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver. But not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who's that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Henderson.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
When you look at this defense,
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
6-0 our score after one.
First down, Patriots.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. From the shotgun, May with it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point up and through. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they have climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Jackson now. And he is caught by Lamb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back.
He's got a man, complete. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 33 yards. And the Ravens have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw, it's May. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Jackson. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Milton Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Let's go. Sit hard. Let's go. Sit hard. Sit hard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Norton. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the 1st down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Here's Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Micah Parsons in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Real quick.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this 1st half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
61-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Crazy. Crazy. You can start. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Five. Crazy, crazy. Crazy.
To the air, May. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So here's a 3rd and 14. Now they'll shift things around.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Five. Crazy.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May.
And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. 51 yards on the punt there.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They go play action with Jackson.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Sit on. 180. What is it? Sit on.
Jackson, option right.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. And look at this. It's a fake. As he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
From the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And his kick is good.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ali. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Norton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Jackson will throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
65-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. Well, he does have a good leg. I'll give him that. But not that good.
Not by a long shot.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And the Patriot first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Crazy! Crazy! Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy! Five. Crazy! Crazy! Crazy, crazy, crazy!
From the gun, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Patriots.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up? Five. Crazy! Crazy!
They're going to look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here goes that. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy!
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced a high throw.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw. May.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Left side to Lamb.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Alpha, sit on! Get hard!
Now Jackson. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
On first down, it's Blue. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Hey, sit on! Sit on! You change it. Sit on.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Jackson.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And it is caught. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another. Honolulu. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
This is 3rd and goal.
Ready.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So a big sack for a loss of 4. It brings up 4th and goal. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And his kick here is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They run once more with Henderson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Running left is Henderson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From the gun, a give to Henderson.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
You're gonna sit. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
From the shotgun, May with it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yo. 13. Sit on.
Throwing, Jackson. Connecting with Andrews.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone.
Here's 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on. No, we take.
Here's Jackson.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Well, here's your ball game. 1 second to play.
Ready. Nice shot. You turned it. You.
One last shot for Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Patriots are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.